Hey, what's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Lydia, and if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, join the growing family, turn notifications on, and while you're down there, give me a thumbs up because it really does help me out. Today, I want to share a story with you guys. A story about the time a psychotic Lydia played with a Ouija board. Let's roll the intro. So, I did tell the story in a live stream that I did, and if you want to be notified when I make live streams, turn the notification bell on, and you'll be notified whenever I go live. It's not very often, but I do go live, and the more people there, the merrier it is. Also, before we get into this, if you do want to buy me a gift, or you want to donate some cash, because I'm broke, my Amazon wishlist and my PayPal are linked in the description down below. Let's go back to 2016, back nearly 10 years. It was October, it was Halloween, and me and my ex-friend, don't like her anymore, but that's a whole other video. And we decided to do a Ouija board. We ordered one off Amazon and it came same day. I was somewhat psychotic at the time. I wasn't evidently psychotic, but yeah, I wasn't evidently psychotic. It wasn't like it was obvious. I just started into this episode, but we contacted someone called, what was their name? I can't remember the name of the person we contacted. I don't know if I believe in Ouija boards. I've done it twice, and neither times really led me to believe that it's real. So, I'm not one of these YouTubers who's like, yeah, it worked. The person we contacted, what was they called? Oh my god, I can't remember. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. We started doing it, and the planchette, I think that's what it's called. Don't know what it's called. The thing that moves along the wall started to move, and being me, I slightly lifted my finger off it and it carried on moving. So either it worked and I fucked it up, or my friend was moving it. I think it was my friend moving it personally, but yeah, we carried on doing it, and I was a bit scared of it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like horror stuff, and I like graphic films, and I like gruesomeness. I'm not that into supernatural stuff. So the fact that this thing was moving on its own really scared me, and we asked it some questions, and eventually I said to my friend, I can't do this anymore, we need to stop. And we tried to move it to across goodbye, and it wouldn't allow us. Now, was that my friend? I don't know. It wasn't me. And then eventually we got it across the goodbye, and we went to the shop, and I started hearing a voice saying, still here, still here, still here, still here. Ah! That terrified me. And I was like, it's gotta be real. My friend can't do that. She can't put words in my head. Or can she? But I was absolutely terrified. Like, it was fucking traumatizing. About a week later, I did get sectioned. Would I recommend doing a Ouija board when you're psychotic? No. No, I would not. Would I recommend doing a Ouija board when not psychotic? No, I would not. I've never told my family that I did a Ouija board because they would kill me. Especially my grandparents. They're like, don't play with a Ouija board, don't touch one, they're evil. And I'm just like, yeah, I moved out. I don't know what possessed me to do one. I've been brought up saying they're bad. This story, but in school when I was in health and social care, I got accused of doing a Ouija board because I drew out a a keyboard in the back of my book because I was losing my shit. And someone was like, she's doing a Ouija board, and I'm like, it's not a Ouija board, it's a keyboard. Who didn't they believed? Not this one. I got in trouble for that. I wasn't the best kid at school. I got in trouble quite a bit. Not for talking to people because I didn't have any friends, but for messing around and playing games on the computers and being on my phone and, you know, just not really going along with what you're supposed to do at school. I forged notes from my mom so I didn't have to do PE. I got caught once and I got given an hour detention. Not for forging the note, for lying about forging the note. The only reason they found out it was me that wrote the note is because I used to get my friends to write the note. But this time I was running late and I was like, shit, I'm going to have to do it myself. Trouble with that is I'm dyslexic. And with no internet on my phone, because this was before the phone had internet, I wrote a note, and the spelling, I've read the note since because I got it back. The note was atrocious. I can spell, like, don't get me wrong, I can spell better now that I've learned skills to manage how I spell things out, but yeah, I got in trouble for that. I don't think my mom knows I had that hour detention because I just text her saying I am staying in maths after school because I did that every day. That's why I'm slightly better at maths. Not slightly, I'm a lot better at maths than I am English. I put a lot of work into my English GCSE and I did well for it. You know, I did get good grades. Not in English. I hated English. In fact, I actually stopped doing English midway through year 11 because I did my GCSE in November. And I basically got told you wouldn't be able to pass it again because we were speaking and listening out. And yeah, I got moved to a class called Statistics, which I got a C in, which is the highest grade I could have got because it was the foundation paper. You know, I did do quite well for myself at school, considering I was bullied all the way through, nearly moved school twice. Made friends with my bullies, then they turned on me again, we could have seen that coming. My school life was hectic. If you want me to do a video talking about my school life, let me know in the comments down below. If you've got any video requests, let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already, head over to my Patreon, because there's going to be an exclusive video going up at some point, or it's already gone up. So yeah, stay tuned.